Hello, so welcome to my channel again. I hope you are doing really well, and today will be day number 4, and I will be talking really briefly about patience and the holiday makeup items I have purchased in 2021. I hope you are interested in watching that, and I hope that if you are, that you keep on watching, and I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give it a like. And yeah, without further ado, I'll start the video now. Okay, so today is day 4, and it is patience. So it says here, on the 4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me the gift of patience. Have patience with all things, but first of all with yourself. St. Francis de Sales. And the basic definition of patience is the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. So that's, I think having patience makes a whole lot of difference in a lot of situations, and I see it all the time when I'm working as a cashier. You see so many different personalities and what like certain things make people upset, even if it's just so simple, you know. So I think patience is truly a virtue to have, that's really good for yourself, just as what the quote said. So yeah, like I think, yeah, having patience with yourself is definitely a good way to start with this topic, especially like if we're driving, if we're doing something that's outside of, or even like, okay, like I think starting with where you live is something that you could bring to others with being patient, and I'm pretty sure like they'll want to be patient. So it's almost like a chain reaction of trying to understand where the person is coming from, unless like they're doing bad things. But if they're good people and their weakness is being really stubborn or something, then that's when, like, let's say me, I would come in and I'll try to like understand why they're being stubborn and being patient with their attitude or something like that. So I think that's a fun way to I mean, not a fun way, but I think it's a good reminder to be patient with others, but most importantly with yourself. So today's video, I wanted to talk about holiday makeup that I've purchased so far in 2021, and I've got quite a few palettes, and I figured I would love to show you each item, and I'll swatch them in the back of my hand just so you could see like the swatches. I think that would be really fun. So I will start off with this Too Faced Cinnamon Bun liquid lipstick. So here is the full size of this, and it's almost like a dusty nude color, and smelling this is very interesting. Initially you do get a sweet smell, but then after smelling it for quite a long time, it starts to smell like the forest. Like I was fortunate enough to purchase this with my boyfriend around, so like when I first got it, I was like, oh, smell this, like smell how this lipstick is. And he did, and he was like, it smells like woods, like forest woods or something. And so I smelled it, and I was like, I kind of smell that too. And so it's just a very distinctive scent of trying to be a cinnamon bun, but I think it definitely has different notes for the scent. So here is the swatch for this. Okay, so next I have some Juvia's Place, and this is a I Love Ice palette. And this palette, the moment I saw it on Instagram, I was like, wow. And it even comes with like a mirror. But these are the shades. As you can see, I completely took off the pressed glitter just because I don't like pressed glitters. And I replaced it with a shade from Luxie Beauty, and it's called Dreamboat. So let's swatch a couple of these shades. Let me see. Okay, so these are the swatches, and this shade right here in the where I'm pointing, that is the Luxie Beauty Dreamboat shade, but all the rest are from the Juvia's Place palette. Okay, so the next one is from Juvia's Place again, and this is a I Love. And this is what the color story looks like for this. Now, as you can see, it had another pressed glitter, and that one is, it's so annoying when brands do that. I don't like it when they have pressed glitters. So what I did is, here's another Luxie Beauty eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Firefly. So this red shade pretty much goes with this one. And let's swatch a couple. So here is Firefly. That is really pretty. So here are the swatches. I mean, they're just a couple swatches. I won't swatch everything because it'll take me forever. But there is swatches for that. Okay, so next is going to be BH Cosmetics Miss Claus eyeshadow palette collection. So this is what it looks like, and this is a one called So Spoiled, the little mini one. It looks like this. I do have swatches for these palettes on the tutorial that I made, and I'll leave that link down below just in case you are curious about the swatches. And then this one is going to be the Lit List. As you can see, I also replaced that pressed glitter shade called Rudolph, and this is the Luxie Beauty in the shade called Rudy. So it's like the same concept, but it's a really pretty shimmer duochrome. Like this shade right here called Naughty Girl. I don't know if you could see, but that's a really pretty shade. Let me swatch that one next to the Rudy one. So yeah, like the Luxie shadow definitely has a duochrome flip because it shows red on one side, but then when you kind of flip it, it has like a light orange tint. Okay, so now next is the Too Faced Cinnamon Swirl Palette. And this one I got it on my birthday month on October. And this is what the shades look like. I haven't used this yet, but my oh my, the shimmers to this palette is my kind of preference, because I mean, I hardly wear any color. I mean, even if I do, I tend to think about it more if I'm going out, just because like in a work environment you want to make it work friendly, and these kind of tones are definitely work appropriate. They're not so bold. And let's watch a couple of them. Here's one called Sugar Rush, Food Court, okay, so next is this Balm Cosmetics palette, and this one's called the Bombina Babies of the Balm. And as you can see, there's little holes here to take off the tints from the eyeshadows, just so you could recycle this completely, which is amazing. And then here are the shades. So what I like about this palette is that you could use the blushes as eyeshadows, and this highlighter as a shadow as well. This is a bronzer, but it could be used as a shadow, and it's just like an all-in-one situation. You know, I actually really like this shade right here. I was so close to getting like the full size of this, only because it says it's a date, and I love that. I love the whole concept of, you know, your partner taking you on a date. It's really thoughtful of them to do that. So this would be the swatches from the Balm. And this one right here is the highlighter, the blush, and that bronzy eyeshadow shade, and the mail order palette. Okay, so the last palette I have here is from Morphe, and it's a collaboration with Pony. And this is a palette, the Constellation Sky palette. This palette's huge, and the moment that I saw this palette, I knew that I wanted it just because of the colors. That's what that looks like. As you can see, I've already done a couple of swatches, and overall I just really love the tones and the mix between neutral and dusty pinks. Okay, so that is officially all of the palettes I've bought for holiday so far for myself, and I don't think it's that much. I really refrained from purchasing from ColourPop and Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona and all those other great makeup brands, especially like Huda Beauty with their Rose Quartz eyeshadow palette. That one looked stunning, but $65 was a lot and is still a lot for me, and I don't think I would purchase such a huge amount for an eyeshadow palette right now. And all these items you see here, I did get them on sale, so I'm extremely happy with all of them. I can't wait to use them on my channel. And yeah, so I hope you found it really fun and exciting to see this, and I hope you have a good rest of your day or night. And I want to say, may God bless always, be safe, and I'll hopefully and hope to see you in my next video. Bye!